Welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophie, your pilot into the universe of Chinese. Today's animal is jing, whale. Jing, whale. Okay, it's made of fish, of course, because Chinese, even if whale is classified as a mammal, in Chinese perception, it's a fish. I mean, that's relatable, right? Without knowing more about whale, like as if you're a biologist, you really know your specialty field. As a lay person, you will see it's something swimming in the ocean. That's fish, right? So Chinese use fish to denote this is a fish category thing. And Jing, Chinese define it. Okay, so I kept the fish rendering. And you can see these fish actually. So Chinese have this fish above fire, barbecue fish, basically, because we view fish from the food perspective. And we define whale as big fish, because I'm not sure like whale hunting was a thing for Chinese culture. Probably not at all, right? Because Japan, they're probably more seafaring, sea fishing, wild sea animal fishing country culture, because they're out there in the middle of the ocean, this island. But China is mostly like we live off the land. And whale probably was a later concept. And somebody have to coin it to define what is a whale, because I guess for most of Chinese readers, we don't get to see a whale. I mean, whale watching, even today, it's something you have to pay to do that, right? So whale was not visually, especially back then, probably no photography, definitely no video. How can you depict the sense of it's a whale? Obviously, cannot depict by visual. So we go abstraction. The right side, okay, you see recurring things. That's a Chinese world map, simplified, okay? So this box with a quadrant in it is a Chinese farm field. Chinese tian, pronounced as tian, because Chinese is agrarian society, so land zoning, I guess back then, probably, unless you're living in a town, most of the land are used for agriculture, farming purpose. And between households, so it's a unit of production, you need to have border lines, right? So border distribution, long-standing problem. But this borderline cutting then made into the language to denote this is farm field we're talking about. Have a clear-cut borders is big business, big deal. Okay, so we have two farmlands. That's a Chinese way to say it's two pieces of land, like collectively. It's not individual households, okay? It's almost like two countries, two agricultural civilizations next to each other. And then you have this stripe. You can view that as the ultimate borderline between two cultures. So we have small border between households, and then we have bigger border between cultures. Your land, my land, under different rulers, basically. And that's a Chinese way to say borderline, country border, nation border. It's like the biggest land distribution you can think of in terms of between cultures, between tribes, between households. So you have two levels of granularity here. Okay, this land mass, the border, like all the way to the edges of the land, basically, right? Paired with fish. That means it's a giant fish. That's how Chinese express the ultimate, biggest ocean animal out there. Okay. And a common expression, 鲸吞, it means you swallow up something as if you're a whale. Oftentimes, this expression, 鲸吞, is used in this corruption description. So so-and-so in power got corrupted, and the 鲸吞, millions, billions, however big number you put, that's what the sense of scale, because only people in higher power can really do this whale swallow thing, and that's Chinese expression. Like that's how big of a corruption that is. And just some whale mom and baby picture cute together. I never get to see. I wish one day I can do my whale watching. Thank you for your time. There you go.